Vision 101, 5 Scientific Concepts. Hello, my name is Leslie and I'm a freshman at U of I. For today's video, I'll be teaching you all about 5 scientific concepts that I've learned throughout my second semester of Vision 101. This is a table of contents. For our first concept, we'll be discussing baking with oil from our cookie versus cake module. Cakes that are made with oil have a moisture texture and an extended shelf life. It's recommended that you bake using oil like vegetable oil instead of butter. Oil remains liquid at room temperature while butter solidifies at room temperature. Vegetable oil is pure fat containing zero water and therefore inhibits gluten formation. Fat and gluten do not play well together, so the likelihood of overdeveloping the gluten in the flour exponentially decreases. This leaves you with a tender and never tough cake. Our second concept is baking with fat, also from our cookie versus cake module. Fat helps control the texture of a finished cookie, its spread, and its appearance. Fat keeps cookies compact by making sure that they spread downward rather than rising when baking in the oven. To make sure this fat does its job correctly, you have to let your dough chill to solidify the fat. Once this fat is more solid, it'll melt slowly in the oven and thus allow the cookies to spread evenly. Butter is the best known because it provides great taste to baked goods while using the water within it to smooth away leavening agents. Our third concept is emulsification from our eggs module. Mayonnaise is an emulsion, which is a mixture of two liquids that normally can't be combined. In this case, those two liquids are oil and water. A typical mayonnaise recipe calls for eggs. Egg yolks contain the phospholipid lysine, which is an emulsifier. Each lysine molecule contains a polar end that is attracted to water and a nonpolar end that is attracted to oil. This will allow oil and water to bind together, creating mayonnaise. However, the oil must be poured slowly to prevent the emulsion process from breaking. Our fourth concept is dehydration and water activity from our beef jerky module. One of the most crucial steps to creating beef jerky is baking the beef until it's completely dry. The temperature is set quite low because the purpose is to remove enough water to dehydrate the beef. Dehydration will allow for a low moisture content and inhibit microbial growth. We want our beef jerky to have a water activity ranging from 0.47 to 0.87. Water activity is ideally under 0.88 if packaged or 0.85 if stored under air. Our last concept is starch gelatinization from our French fries module. Starch gelatinization is the process where starch and water are subject to heat, causing the starch granules to swell. Hydrogen bonds between starch molecules will break and hydrogen bonds between starch and water will form. This process begins once our foods, such as preparing and cooked fries, are subject to heat of 80 degrees Celsius. Potatoes need to be cooked due to the harms that come with consuming ungelatinized starch. Thank you for watching.